How to go about the ketogenic diet. Before I start this video, I would suggest you to check out my previous video that I made on the major benefits of the ketogenic diet and why I think the ketogenic diet is awesome. The main aim of the ketogenic diet is to get your body to a state known as being keto adapted, and keto adapted is basically a state in which your body burns fats as its main source of fuel. To put this into perspective, an average human has 77,000 calories of fat stored in him and only 2,000 calories of sugar, which suggests that we humans are designed in order to burn fats as our main source of fuel. Our main aim of the ketogenic diet is to retrain our bodies to burn fats as our main source of fuel. I'll be making this diet super simple for you to follow this diet by suggesting simple meal plans even an 8-year-old can prepare. For breakfast, I suggest something known as a bulletproof coffee. Now, the bulletproof coffee is made out of coffee, butter or ghee, and MCT oil, which is basically an extract of coconut oil's most beneficial fatty acid known as caprylic acid. Now, the caprylic acid is the same fatty acid which allows and gives coconut oil the benefits of curing diseases like Alzheimer's, because it's caprylic acid that activates stem cells in the brain, which increases neurogenesis, and it is caprylic acid that also gets directly converted into ketones within 2 minutes by your liver, not even entering your intestine or interacting with your pancreas. Within 2 minutes gets converted into ketones and therefore allows your body to retrain itself in order to use fats as its main source of fuel, which allows you to become keto adapted really fast. Now, by drinking the bulletproof coffee, you will be able to get into the state of keto adaptation within 2 weeks, which means within 2 weeks you'll be able to burn fats as your main source of fuel. And this bulletproof coffee is something that you need to have only for a month, because in a month's time your body would have mastered to burn fats as its main source of fuel, and you can completely skip breakfast. That means, now people will tell you skipping breakfast is horrible for you, but the main reason why we even eat breakfast is because we feel hungry and we want energy. You won't feel hungry because the state of ketosis suppresses the hunger hormone known as ghrelin, so there is no chance you're going to feel hungry in the morning. And second thing, ketones are 50 times better source of fuel for your body than sugar, and therefore you have this constant supply of energy, and therefore practice a form of fasting. And from time to time, fasting has been shown to increase longevity by almost 50 years in human beings, which is really awesome. So the point I wanted to make is this bulletproof coffee, you need to just have it for a month and then you can skip it because your body has mastered the art of burning fats as its main source of fuel. In fact, if there is any one meal I had to choose, you have to change in this diet, it has to be your breakfast. Just by changing your breakfast, you can have a huge impact in your life. And that way, I'm not asking you to change it for your entire lifetime. I'm asking you to change it only for a month in order to get a lifetime's worth of benefits. So that's kind of really awesome. Why you need to have the bulletproof coffee is because it allows you to get keto adapted within 4 weeks, which is super cool.
Heard of bulletproof coffee?
No. Is that real?
You guys heard about this?
Oh, like a brand?
That's a thing that you do. I tried it today. I feel pretty good.
I had this thing yesterday called a bulletproof coffee. Have you ever had one of these?
That's nice.
Isn't it?
That's actually nice, and you didn't even put any sugar in there.
No, not at all. Just unsalted grass-fed butter and brain octane.
I was meant to teach you about this, and apparently you're already drinking it. Bulletproof coffee?
Yeah,
For how long,
bulletproof
man?
coffee. Yeah, this is it. I think since you were coming on, I started drinking it. You guys know about bulletproof coffee?
It will change your life.
We're going to take a look now at a counterintuitive new coffee trend. It's called bulletproof coffee. The idea is that adding butter to your morning brew will help you lose weight and boost energy.
His name is...
Now, after some time, eventually you're going to feel hungry after having the bulletproof coffee. And the second meal that I suggest you to take is a protein shake. Now, with MCT oil, and MCT oil again retrains your body in order to burn fats as its main source of fuel. So you again have a constant supply of energy and you will not feel hungry because ketosis suppresses hunger. The main reason why I'm actually asking you to have a protein shake for your lunch is because if you would rather have carbohydrates for lunch, what will happen is carbohydrates will spike something known as insulin, and insulin is the hormone that tells your body to store fat. The main reason why fats do not actually make you fat is because fats do not trigger insulin and your body has no choice but to use fats as a source of fuel. Now, when you actually have a protein shake, your body will use that protein not to be used as fats, rather will make that protein and convert it into muscle mass. And that's exactly what we want, right? We want to reduce our body fat and we want to increase our muscle mass and muscular strength eventually. And the additional MCT oil that you add into it will give you a constant supply of energy through a very good source of fuel, and will also continue to train your cells to use fats as its primary source of fuel. Now your third meal is going to be very, very simple. As most of us are Indians, we tend to have North Indian or South Indian meals. I say go ahead and have your regular dinner, but just avoid sweets, avoid wheat rotis which are made out of wheat. You can have rotis which are made out of millets, but do not have rotis which are made out of wheat, because wheat has a very, very toxic protein known as gluten, which can make you feel horrible. And it's also compulsory for you to add 2 to 3 tablespoons of ghee to your dinner, which is your North Indian or South Indian meal. So you can add ghee to your rice or add ghee to your roti or dosa or idli or whatever you're basically eating. So what that allows you to do is it allows your body to continue to train itself in order to burn fats as its main source of fuel. As I said, fats like ghee do not get stored as fat. They get converted into energy. They cannot be stored as fats because they do not spike insulin in order for it to be stored as fats. Therefore, you can feel completely happy to go ahead and have your ghee. And also feel free to have fruits and vegetables. Just make sure that you have it with the fiber. Now, to summarize your meal plan, you want to have a bulletproof coffee as it retrains your body in order to burn fats as its main source of fuel. You want to have a protein shake for your lunch, and then you should work out or at least go for a walk. And then for your dinner, have your normal North Indian or South Indian meal with a little bit of ghee. Avoid sweets and avoid rotis made out of wheat, and have rotis which are made out of millets, because millets are 1,000 times better than wheat. Please, even if you do not take a protein shake, please change your breakfast to bulletproof coffee. It will change your life. You need to just do it for a month. It's a lifelong investment. You do this for a month, and then what happens is your body starts using fats as its primary source of fuel. And then I've kept talking about how burning fats as your primary source of fuel can literally help you to cure the most difficult and most chronic diseases in the world, like cancer, Alzheimer's, multiple sclerosis, ALS, and the list just keeps going on. It'll allow you to be healthy throughout your life. It's an investment that you need to make only for a month. Please do change your breakfast to bulletproof coffee for a month, and I promise you it will revolutionize your life. And when it comes to whey protein, now if you're buying whey protein, make sure the whey protein is unflavored, because if you buy a chocolate flavored whey protein or vanilla flavored whey protein, what they do is they put artificial sweeteners, and artificial sweeteners can really destroy your intestine, and that's something that you don't want to go through. So if you're buying a whey protein, make sure the whey protein is unflavored. And please also supplement with vitamin D3. Vitamin D3 is shown a lot of promise in curing cancer in mice. It is so powerful that doctors believe that it is even stronger than a vaccine in order to cure one of the most deadliest diseases like even tuberculosis. And please get in vitamin D3. I've made an entire video on how vitamin D3 helps in curing cancer. Please do go ahead and check it out. Get in vitamin D3. It will revolutionize your life. It will change and have a huge positive impact in your life. Thank you so much for watching my video. And another thing I wanted to tell you is that if you want to increase your knowledge about nutrition, there's a particular book I would suggest you to read known as Fat for Fuel. It's a book based on 1,000 research papers, and it completely educates you about nutrition and how a lot of chronic diseases work. It's an amazing book. It has really educated me on nutrition and how the human body works. I would really suggest you to read it, and you can completely trust the information in it because it is sourced from 1,000 research papers from a lot of reputed universities and institutions, so you can completely trust that book. Please do check it out. It's called Fat for Fuel. I'll put a link in the description. Thank you so much for watching my videos, and I really appreciate that you watch my videos, and I hope that I could have a positive impact in your life. Thank you so much for watching this video, and remember, keep being awesome.